Okay, everybody, good morning or maybe good afternoon. I wanted to make this video to help you with this activity titled an elemental investigation. So first off, this is our periodic table of elements. It says groups right here. There are 18 groups, so each column or family is considered a group. So 1, 2, all the way to 18. So this is group 18. The rows that the horizontal rows, those are called periods. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 periods. These lanthanides and actinides actually fit right in here. So the lanthanides are actually in period 6. Let me see if period 6 and period 7. So this activity says you are on the quest to find two elements, element A and element B. So element A and element B. By using their properties like physical properties, okay? Using their properties. Using the periodic table, use these clues to determine the element. So you are kind of doing what Mendeleev did. So at one point, Mendeleev put together his 63 elements, or the 63 elements that were present, into a working periodic table of elements, and he left gaps for elements that he knew would be eventually discovered. So we're kind of going to do the same thing. Okay, so it says, there we go. It says element A is located in group 14. So let's see if they'll give me, no, I don't want that. I want a highlighter. So group 14, right here. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, so element A is located in group 14. So in this group right here. And it says element B is found in group 16. I don't know if I can get these to highlight, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay, so, right. Oh, I don't want that. See if it'll let me undo it or erase it. Let's try to erase it. There we go. Okay, so 14 and then 16. So it says here is some property information about some of the elements near group or element A. So element A is near arsenic, it is near tin, and it is near gallium. And then it says here's some property information about elements near element B. I'm going to change colors. So element B is found in group 16, and some elements near it would be bromine, tellurium, and arsenic as well. Okay, so our next step, it says average the density. Average. If you average something, you're adding them all together and you're dividing by that number. You're going to average the density, the melting point, and the atomic radius for the values of elements near element A and near element B. So you are going to need a calculator for this. You can use one on your phone or you can use a real calculator. So I am going to deal with group A information first. So I'm going to start with density. So I am going to I'm going to say element A, and I'm going to start with density. So I'm going to take 5.72 and 7.3 and 5.89. I'm going to add those all together, and then I'm going to divide them by 3. And then, or you're going to do that. And then I'm going to do that for the melting point. So I'm going to do 1090 plus 505 plus 303. I'm going to add them all together, and then I'll divide by 3. And then radius, I'm going to take 114. This second one should be 140. 140, and 136. I'm going to add those together and divide by 3. Now I am going to change my color. I'm going to do element B. I'm going to do the same thing. Scroll up a little bit. So I'm going to take density. Of course, your work will be nicer. I'm going to take 3.1, 6.24, and 5.72. I'm going to add them all together and divide by 3. My melting point for element B, I'm going to take 266, 723, and 1090. I'm going to add them all together and I'm going to divide by 3. And then the radius for element B, same thing, 119, 138, and 114. I'm going to add them together and divide by 3. So I will have an answer for each one of these. So here it says compare the averages, what you calculated up here, with the tables shown below. So you are going to look at element A. So this is group 14. So this is element A. And then group 16. So this is element B. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at the averages of each of these properties and you're going to try and match up and see which numbers fit closest to either carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, and lead. Same thing here, element B, you're going to take those averages and you're going to see which one of them, which properties are closest to each one of these elements. So you're trying to figure out, is element A carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, or lead? You're trying to find out if element B is oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, or polonium. So you're going to use these properties. You're going to use the information on 6 and 7 to help you determine what element is element A and which is B, and then you're going to answer the questions that go along with it. Okay, it's not too tough, but I know several people had questions before. Hopefully that will be helpful. A calculator is necessary. You should have one on your computer if you don't have one on your phone, or if you don't have one on your, like a real calculator. Okay. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care.